Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina. Привет! I'm your Russian American makeup and beauty addict. I usually do reviews and tutorials on Mondays and Wednesdays. And on Fridays I do fabulous drag looks because Fridays are a drag. Oh, extra. Anyway, in this video we're doing my everyday quick to do natural look. In my world this is natural. So I'm going to show you my full face routine for the days that I just have to run to errand, a doctor's visit, a grocery store, a dollar store, Walmart's, anything. So if you guys are interested to see how I did this is all drugstore, very inexpensive, all affordable makeup. Then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so YouTube notifies you of all new videos I upload. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and also go live on some Mondays. So follow me on social media, all the links down below, as well as my Patreon group. So like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into this. So this is going to be one of those simple tutorials that I barely ever do, but since you guys asked, I'm gonna start with the very beginning. I don't have my eyebrows, so this is the remainder of my eyebrow tattoo. That's what's left over. This is almost gone. This one is very resistant for some reason, so I like to cover it up with a color corrector. This is very cheap. This is from a dollar store, LA Colors. So this is a camo concealer from e.l.f. A light beige. I don't use this anymore because it's kind of dry, but it's good for concealing the old eyebrow tattoo. And I just push it in with a sponge. It's a dry sponge. Just kind of cover up. Then I'm gonna just draw an eyebrow on top of this. So I set the eyebrow with powder. It does still look a little orange, but it's all gonna be covered up anyway. Sometimes I don't put as much color corrector. Today is not the day. So this is Glam pen. I'm just drawing some hairs. This doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to be covered up with the concealer and foundation a little bit, but I'm going to perfect it later. So next I'm going to moisturize around my eyes. This is a very cheap, hydrating face primer. It's AOA Studio. Shop me say. I feel like it's almost like a moisturizer, so I use it for under my eyeshadow or any base because I like to hydrate my eyeballs because my skin is very dry here. I'm not oily at all, so. And then I'm going to use primer. I'm not going to do eyeshadows much, but I want to smudge the eyeliner. So for that reason, I like to use primer. So for the primer, I'm using concealer, and this is recommended by my friend Missa, and this is in the color Light Pale. And it's not very actually that light, so it's perfect. It's at 0.15. It's a Revlon Candid Concealer. It lays very well. I can use it as concealer, I can use it as primer. Usually I like eyeshadow primer, but today is not gonna be like eyeshadow look. I'm gonna use the same sponge to push it in. I'm going to set this with the Skin Colored, my skin tone powder. This is Aquasurance, very well used. I love e.l.f., but I still love my Aquasurance, and this is in the color Natural. I'm gonna use the big brush and just set this. So this is what I normally do if I'm going to quick doctor's appointment or Walmart or something and I'm not filming. I want to look pretty, but I don't want full makeup. So now we're going to highlight the brow bone. I'm going to use affordable brand e.l.f. I mean, nothing drugstore is affordable anymore. Everything prices are going up, you all know. So I'm just using affordable brands. So this is e.l.f. I'm going to use the lightest shades here. Going to highlight the brow bone. So after a brief succession, as you can see, I'm gonna leave this some of it in. So I'm gonna use the Shop Me Say eyeliner. The problem with this eyeliner, it's okay. I'm just using it because it's cheap, but it worked fine in the beginning, and now it's kind of leaking for some reason. Like, it's very watery. You can see like gloss inside, so you have to be very careful. Now I want this to be very snatched, and since the lid is wrinkly here, we're gonna smudge this. This is where we're gonna go with the eyeshadow, so this part doesn't have to be neat. I like smudge eyeliner because of my deep creases and, you know, for different reasons. And in also old age, when you're in your 40s, it's not a smooth wing line anymore. So I'm gonna use a cheap AF elf brush and cheap AF elf $3 palette. And this is in the color Truffles. So black is really nice here. Going to set this and smudge this. I'm using a little bit of brown just to blend this out. And using a big brush from AliExpress. Just blend this all out. With Beauty Bay Flash Tone Liner in the waterline, and we're going to blend this with the rest of the browns. I like to do a little bit something for my low lash line because I feel like it opens up my eyes. I don't like to leave it bare completely. So now the next step a little questionable because I'm just mixing things. I mean, it's not questionable, I'm just joking. I don't want a lot of foundation because it's like easy makeup, right? So I'm gonna use my moisturizer that just Equate from Walmart. Has SPF 15, I think, right? Yeah, it's SPF 15. So I'm using a little bit of this. And I'm gonna use a little bit of ELF BB cream or CC cream. Yeah, the combo CC cream that's in the color 280, I believe, yeah, 280, and that's my color. And the powder is gonna be in this color too. So this is like no cream contour, no cream blush. It's just easy because, you know, just don't have time for this, right? So this is a questionable part where I still love everything with my hands. But you know, this is just a CC cream, so it works. So I'm using Wet n Wild Incognito Concealer in the color Light Beige. This is a very, very moisturizing concealer, I would say. It's not drying, but it's full coverage. Like, it's been my favorite lately. And it's like $5. It's really cheap. It's real good. And it smells amazing. I always say it smells good because every time I use it, I get a whiff of it. So I'm using my fingers to blend it because we're not doing like those huge triangles because, you know, it's more of a natural, easy makeup. So before we move on, I like to set my under eyes with Maybelline powder, and this is set and smooth. It's very smooth and I love it. It's in the color 110 Porcelain, and you see, it's panned. So I've been using it for a while. I just set my under eyes with it and that's it. Because it's so light, it's slightly brightening, gives a slight bit of coverage, but it's not drying. I feel like even using sponge, it's not drying. Meaning, I'm not using a brush to apply the smallest amount. I'm kind of using a little more than smallest amount. But, you see? It brightens under eyes immediately. Now I'm using ELF Camo Powder Foundation, color Light 280N. That's the same color as my CC cream. I'm using brush this time, and this is Profusion brush. I love to use sponges, but if I'm using CC cream under it a little bit, so I don't want it to look like cake for everyday life, so I'm just using the brush, trying to be a grown-up person. Just a little bit of Aquassurance in Ivory. So this is the lightest color, and this is kind of a highlight color. Just on a fluffy brush, I'm gonna apply where we want to brighten up. So this is another inexpensive product. This is Beauty Bay bronzer in the color Donut. It's a very cool bronzer since we're not doing like all the contour and, you know, cream or powder contour. I just want it to be more natural, so I'm just using cool tone bronzer, kind of to kill two birds with one stone. Slightly contour with this and bronze. Next, I'm using another inexpensive product, e.l.f. blush, and this is primer infused shimmer blush in the color Always Dreary. This one doesn't look that dark, but it packs a punch, so I'll go very sparingly. So one thing I refuse to go sparingly on is the highlight, because why not? You only live once, YOLO. So I'm gonna use the same palette, e.l.f. Kind of go in between this one and this one. Oh, we're gonna be glowy in the Walmart's old doll store. And a little bit of this one. Oh, girl, you can see me from space. I'm using ColourPop Act Natural Defining Mascara, just because ColourPop is affordable and also it came in a mystery box. I just got it. Believe it or not, I haven't bought mascara in a long time. I'm still using the ones from BoxyCharm, even though I canceled BoxyCharm a while ago. I clearly do not discard mascara up to expiration date. And I still have my eyeballs. I wouldn't be able to tell you what the eyelashes are. This is the pair I've had for a while, and I just took them out of my drawer because we've been using them. They're not expensive, I don't think so, because they're sitting on Ardell's thingy. But I think it's just Ardell's house, and they're just sitting in their house. But it's not Ardell's. Anyway, so I'm gonna use my Morphe lip liner, which is very affordable as well. This is called Love Bite. It's kind of a neutral, it goes with anything. So for the lipstick, I love my pale neutrals, especially for the easy day-to-day life. I'm gonna use my Makeup Revolution Matte Balm, and this is in the color Nude Allure. Keep forgetting those names, that's why I always have to look up. It's like a pale pinkish movie tone. It's really pretty, see? And since we're not wearing masks anymore, I'm going to top this with a lip gloss, and this is in the color Candy. This is a Revolution Powder Balm. That's like my go-to lip gloss. I love this stuff. It smells great, and the color is pale pink, just to match this Nude Allure. Okay, just one more thing, just hear me out. I know I'm supposed to be on a trip to a dollar store or Walmart, but there is always room for more shine. And this is Focallure. I mean, Focallure is affordable-ish. So this is, like, I got it a long time ago. This is like a cream highlighter. It's like insane. I call it 01 Starlight. Apply it with a finger. It reminds me of kimchi. And it's like, gives you this extra glitter shine. And you know, I walk around my daily life looking like an extra glittery Christmas tree, and I don't care. So this is the finished look. I put my bangs down again. My bangs like need trimming, seriously. My hair's a little greasy, but anyway, you get the gist. So this is the easy look because my hair is super thin, so I'll put it up like this, or I put the wig on or extensions or something, but this is the easiest way out. Pretty much. Bangs look cute, and a ponytail just looks messy, and that's it. So I'm ready for like a day out, do whatever I need to do. So I'm all shiny, kind of natural, but kind of not. So don't judge me and don't clock me for not natural makeup that's supposed to be natural. Because most of you are probably gonna comment, Elaina, is this your no makeup? Seriously? This is no natural makeup. You got a smoky eye, you got a kitten on your lap. Ali keeps coming and coming. He was sleeping on my makeup desk. You got sleepy. You got sleepy. Yes, you did. Anyway, so, but in my world, this is as natural as it comes. Because, as you know, I don't do natural. So, that's it. The only natural thing about this is my cat. So I'm gonna zoom in. So skin still looks nice. The CC cream is just enough coverage. The highlighters are extra and very inexpensive. Everything I used was affordable and mostly drugstore or some online inexpensive shopping. So it's possible to create a natural, cute makeup look with very, very limited budget fund. So there we have it. So whoever asked me for a natural makeup look, there it is. It's not gonna get any more natural, okay, people? This is it. That's my limit. So this is it. Let me know what you guys think. What's your natural makeup look? I would say, minimal everyday makeup look? Probably not this, or maybe it is. Who knows? I'm a very extra person, so for me, it's like pulling teeth to do something like this and not put the full eyeshadow eye look. Sometimes I'll just do eyeliner, but I do like to smoke it out. So that's it. Let me know what you think. Give me a comment and like this video if you enjoyed it. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and also go live on some Mondays. So follow me on social media, TikTok, Instagram. I'm not active on Twitter. All the links are down below, as well as my Patreon group. Thank you so much to all my friends and my patrons. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your support. And thank you all for watching. Love you guys. Bye!